All right, let's get this going, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live as always. You know what time it is. It's the time to lower my volume on the computer. And guess what, guys? Guess what? We got some stuff to talk about, and I got a special guest today. Yep, that's right. I got a special guest for everybody to review. If you're in here, say hello. Say hello. Today we're going to review if it's bullish, bearish. Darn it, I got them wrong again. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Where are we? We don't know. Forget these things. We don't need them. But today we're going to get this going, guys. Oh my God. The market is doing some funny things and we are getting a guess. Comment below if you know who the guest is. Is it somebody I know? Is it somebody you know? I'm going to give you a clue. He's an all-time artist. Okay, he's a musician a greatest musician of all time. He had many plans to be here today. However, he went with God's plan today and decided to be here. All right. Yep, you guys, you know who it is. Straight out of Toronto. That's right. He decided to come here. He said, you know what? I got a few meetings with Rihanna today. We're going to cancel those. Okay. So before we go, I want to get some hearts in here to introduce somebody from Toronto, somebody who made many musical videos. Okay. One of the best hip hop artists of all time in the last decade. That's right. You know who I'm talking about. The biggest Toronto Raptors fan there is. Can anybody guess who it is? Can anybody? That's right. Jamal Choice. Jamal Choice knows the deal. If you want to see Drake in the house, let us know. Today we're going to welcome Mr. Drake himself. He can't perform because we don't have the rights for his music, but he's willing to say hello to every single one of you. Let's welcome Mr. Sir Drake himself.
How you going, everybody? Started from the bottom, now we're here.
We're starting from the bottom, now we're here.
How's
okay,
Trader Foundation?
Everybody, let's wish Drake a hello. Give him some thumbs up. Drake, I know you said you're not going to be performing unless we get 44 hearts for you.
45.
Jose
hearts.
Perez is ready. Bob Alekman is ready.
All of them. Jamal's
Sharon,
ready.
say hello to everybody.
How's it going, everyone? Love it, love it.
All right, look at
all
Drake is ready.
Look at all the love. My man Jamal. Jamal knew Drake was coming in today.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're looking forward to getting everything going for you guys.
So Elliot has been replaced for the day with Drake. Drake is ready. And guys, I keep getting, and I know he doesn't want to be harassed about it. He might be coming out with a new album. He can't talk about it. It's still in the works. So please, guys, let's keep that on the DL. Right now, he's just here to, to just come to a little place known as Stocks to Buy and Why. Hope you're well, Vlad. Bro, I am beyond well. Sherry, Team K, Tim Co's best. How are you? Keho, how are you? So you guys ready to do the market? It's Vlad, it's Drake, it's ready to go.
Let's get it going.
Let's do this, guys. And if you want an autograph, just let me know. He's going to be giving out autographs soon at a theater near you. You're going to be around, right?
I'll definitely be around.
All right, good. So again, he told me today he has a God's plan of market doing good. So let's do this. All right. Now, you said you're going to show us a little card dance?
Yeah, absolutely. At the end of it.
At the end. So if you stick to the end, he will perform a dance, a famous Drake dance, but it's exclusive to the people who are here, committed, ready to do this. Amit Patel, Alonso Diaz, these are the people I'm talking about. Sandy, Robert Smirk. We're all here, man. We're all started from the bottom, now we're Drake. All right, guys. All right.
Let's get it going.
And they thought I was kidding.
Nope.
Like, no, you're going to get a lookalike. Told you guys, the real deal Holyfield over here.
That's it, all the way from Degrassi.
All right. Degrassi it is. So, guys, when we're looking at the market, who's Justin Beef saying something? Anthony?
Justin Beef.
Who's Anthony? Anyways, so let's get this going, guys. Overall, guys, the market is in an indecision. So what we did is we hit a double top, man. We hit a double top over here. So what does that mean to us? Very important. What it means is that we're also kind of coming down and we're waiting for that reversal. So this is normal. Yep, he survived Florida. No, this is Elliot is surviving Florida. He's fine. But this is Drake. Okay. So he looks a little bit like Elliot, doesn't he? But and guys, if you're not into hip hop, let's not offend Drake today, please. So yeah, at this point, what we're looking for, really, for this market to really take off, is a reversal. We're not getting it today. That's okay. That's all right, because we got some good plays anyways. So we're just looking at this overall. We need to work on some things. We need to wait. This is a market where we wait. But I have a feeling by Thursday could be a good move for us. However, sometimes we got to understand, when the market is showing indecision, you play it the right way. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Vlad. I'm the stocks to buy and why guy. I help you make decisions on stocks. I give you ultimate clarity on the market. And we also focus on helping you get there as well, so you could leave your job, take some vacations, go to some Drake concerts, so whatever it is that you want to do, you could do. And that's what we're here to do, is to help you and do it the fun way. With that said, if you have any stocks you want us to review, Bob Benish, what's up? Let us know. Drake is actually interested in finding out what stocks you're interested in, because he's going to go back to Canada and review it as well. So you hold for long term to, I do hold some stocks for long term. We'll see. Maybe we could go over some of those. I do a lot of that in our elite chat. So, and again, if you're new here, you might be a little confused at what we're looking at. You might need a foundation. So the first thing I'd recommend you do is check out our webinar. If you haven't seen our webinar yet, comment webinar below, and either a guy named Anthony Ernie or a guy named Dave Gorbia will reach out to you and send you the link. Those are the only people that work for us. Anybody else who claims they work for us, they don't. Okay, Tone Swazo, what up? What up? Tone Swazo is about to join us, man. He's about to join the elite membership. So comment webinar below to get my 1-hour webinar that goes over the 6 simple steps I use to make money every week. And it'll give you a good foundation. Comment webinar below. So anybody with any stocks you want me to review? Mana?
Yep, I got Mana.
Anybody else? All right, we got Rakeem Carter with webinar. That's Bob Benish. So he has a twin as well, Bob Benish. 2 of them, pretty cool.
Got it.
Tone, bro, Tone is going to join us in the elite membership. I'm kind of excited, kind of not, just because I feel like he's a little scary. He's a little scary, and he's going to be in all our lives, which is, we go live like 7 times a week. Woo.
Nobody likes
but
scary.
In all seriousness, Tone, I appreciate your business, man. I'm looking forward to working with you. Seriously, bro. Thank you for letting me pick on you. Just threw down on ETH, BTC. All right, so let's get these stocks going. Justin, Doc Bowley, what up, man? How are you? All right, so let's go into the first couple stocks here. Mana, what's that?
It was
did I put Mana wrong? Make sure you're spelling them right here.
there.
Hold on. Okay. Webinar, got it. Yeah, I didn't see Mana, so maybe it's a different spelling. All right, let's go to the next one here. CTSH, trying to make them so I can understand it. All right, and just let me know. Do you want to talk about your album or not at all? Not today.
I'm here for them.
All right, so somebody who put CTSH, that's funny, Bob, because I was just doing an elite live for our mastermind group. It was a great time, a very, very good time. I wish I had more time. We were getting into some serious conversations. So we'll get there again. And if you want to be part of our elite group and elite coaching, we do one-on-one coaching, and we also provide you with the best family atmosphere, with the greatest masterminds that's going to help you get better. Comment coaching below if you're looking to change your life. I'd love to help you out. Probably means he probably means Mara. Okay, so that's a Mara, M-A-R-A. I was looking at this one. I like this one, Bob. I saw this one as well for the technology sector. I like that it went A to B, B to C, C to D, and the stock is coming down to the 13-day moving average. It looks like it's beginning to bounce off, which is beautiful. I'm liking it, and I'm thinking it's going to go to A to B. I like the strong volume it had overall. Just an overall good buy. I like it. It's actually one of my favorite ones today. So we're going to put that one on our list of goodness. So just circle that one.
Got it.
By the way, guys, so the last live we had, our percentage of wins was crazy. So if you're not paying attention, and if you didn't see our webinar yet, comment webinar below. You're probably missing out. All right. So again, comment webinar below. You got to get the webinar and get your friends in here as well. What's next? Are we going to check out Mara? So Mara, I love the volume on Mara. I really do. I think the volume is looking really nice here. And what's going on here is the stock. I talked about this one before. I didn't like it in the beginning. I thought it was pretty cool once it broke here. Now what's happening, I called this out before. It bounced off the 50-day moving day average. Perfect. It did its thing. Okay, now what we're waiting for is for it to calm down a little bit. And the good move here is going to be once it breaks the 50-day moving average, and especially the 35. If it breaks the 35, guys, this stock is going to the moonsicle. Okay, to the moonsicle. I don't want to say moon because moon is more like for other stocks. The moonsicle is like a nice, cute moon. All right, cool. Hey, how's everybody doing, man? If you're enjoying the show, guys, what we do here is something special. I see a lot of new names like Colin. What's up, man? Nancy, Shoba, Khan, how are you? Robert Smirk, Nancy. Well, there's a lot of not new names. Thomas Lanham, one of our elite members. What's up, man? Doc Bowley, Jose Perez. You put that. Okay, we got a lot of stocks in here. Mm-hmm. If you're interested in getting some stocks in and really going through some of it, what we need from you right now as a big team right now, give us 250 hearts. So you got to click on hearts like this, and then we'll go through every single stock. We just want to show some love for Drake. Drake, give him a little dance. Give him a little dance. Show him the little dance. No, we got to do it right in the camera. Don't even do that. Oh, you want to hear Drake dance? You want to see Drake dance? Let's get into this party, guys. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on, comment webinar below if you haven't seen it yet.
Right now.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got a lot of stocks to go over.
Let's win.
We got to teach you how you could leave your job. That's what we're about to do. Let's do this.
Let's go.
All right, back to business, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate you all, every single one of you. Stop the gimmicks and do it. That's right. Stop the gimmicks and do it. All right. So let's do this already.
CTS.
We went over CTS. IRCX. All right. IRCX. I don't see it in here. Hold on. Bob Benish is usually not wrong. Bob Benish is like a sniper. Let's see. Bob Benish. LRCX.
I went fast. Sorry about that.
LRCX. Okay. So LRCX looks to me like we have. I like it, but I don't like it right now. I'm seeing it that it's still kind of in this area, and the fact that it's below the 50-day moving average. I'm sorry, 20-day moving average. We need to get through this channel, and to get through this channel, we need to get around above 200-day moving average, which is around 630. If it's against 630, I think we have a good move all the way to 660, 650, but we need to break 630. So hope that helps out. Show me. We got you, man. We got you, Nancy. We got you. We're all business now. Okay, we just gotta have a little fun.
Nancy's about the business.
Yeah, man, Nancy. I like Nancy.
I like Nancy being about the business.
I wonder if that's like Nancy Yancey. That's pretty cool. I like it. I killed it in the BHG today. What do you think about tomorrow? BHG, let's write it down. Actually, let me go through BHG real quick because I'll forget. You killed it today. So I like when you guys give me something like that. I would say if you're in it, don't get out. Don't get out, and here's why. The stock is looking pretty bullish today. It broke through the 50-day moving average for the second time. It's still very strong volume above average. So I think you got to be careful with it, but I think to get out of it today is just silly. I think it's silly. I think we have another couple of days to go, maybe one, but to get out now with the volume it has, it just makes no sense. So I would keep it. Oh, I appreciate it, Nancy. Hey, everybody's different. Everybody learns different, but thank you. Thank you for joining. If you have any stocks you want to do, let us know. And did you check out our webinar yet, Nancy? Because I think that will really help if you haven't. What's next?
TER.
TER. How do you scan and what do you look for? What might be some good picks? So if you want to know how I scan stocks, like I said, I show you exactly how I screen, exactly what I do in the webinar. So if you comment webinar below, it's a 1-hour thing. It shows you the full strategy of what I do. So definitely strongly recommend you check out the webinar in its full entirety. Some people don't watch the whole thing, and that's where they get lost. Because I go over a few things on there towards the end, especially. This one here, again, way too below its 200-day moving average. So what that tells me is the health index of the stock is just not so good right now. Yeah, it's beginning to show some life, but it's way too much against it for me to say it's a bearish stock. It's a bullish stock, bearish volume right now. I mean, yeah, bearish volume, decreasing. Everything's kind of looking in the wrong direction. So that's what I would say right now. Yeah, Nancy, did you if you have it, awesome. So I would definitely recommend you checking it out. This will make a lot more sense as well. It'll show you exactly how I find my stocks. I like Nancy. She's about the business.
She's about the business.
What's next?
So what's next is going to be Oh no, we did that right. ETH.
ETH. All right. Nope. No TH.
ETC.
Hold on. Let's make sure if
I don't want to miss it.
let me make sure here. I didn't see ETH anywhere. It might have been there.
It was called early.
Yeah. Okay. If you put ETH, I don't see it. All right, we might have missed it. Maybe it said bad connection from Vlad. I will hit you up next week. No problem, Eubanks. I appreciate it. Sorry, today's moving quick on here.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this going, guys. Yeah, I don't see ETH. If you spelled it wrong, just put a new one in. BTC. All right, BTC is I think you meant Bitcoin. I'm not looking at crypto right now. I do crypto sometimes. I just okay, yeah. If it's crypto, guys, I don't go over crypto here. It's too volatile for me right now. So it's just not something I do. What I teach does work with crypto, but to keep it simple, I just stick to stocks. You know, it's a 9 to 5 kind of thing. I like that 9 to 4 in Eastern. So it's a lot easier than just having something that's craziness going on. It's a different type of style. I just try to help people who are trying to kind of trade just to make money, to make income and live their life, not just stay on the screen, where that's more like a crypto. Cool. All right.
Let's check out WBX.
WBX. It says Nancy is next. I'm not sure. Nancy, if I missed something from you, I apologize. How about any penny stocks? I could go over penny. I'm not a big fan of penny stocks, but I will review them. Absolutely. Penny stocks are cool with me. We'll go over anything when it comes to stocks. I'll let you know if I feel like it's a little bit of a craziness. What's this stock? WBX. So WBX, you're seeing over here, it's kind of coming together here. If it breaks 16, especially 17, we're looking at a big move. I don't like the volume too much. However, I do like the pattern it's forming. So I think if it breaks through this, we got a good situation, especially now that you see this red line forming. It just hit 200-day moving average, which is a good sign. So definitely if it hits 17, I like it.
Awesome.
Let's go into Fubo. So Fubo's had a lot of issues. Part of it is, I think it's their pricing, it's their business model. There's a lot of competition now. It's trying to hold up for this. Now, I like that it's breaking these two moving day averages, but it's not good enough. So it's not good enough for sure. So we need a little bit more than that. So to me, the least we could do is break through this resistance, but I would be very, very careful with this one. There is some promise here, but not enough for me. I would need to see like a breakout of this type of volume for me to even consider this. It's just too much of a downtrend. I would personally be comfortable with seeing 16 or 17 here first. That's going to show me a good reversal, and then we could get into a stock like that. Again, guys, it's all about consistency. CLSK is looking really good. I like what we're seeing here. So this is what I would like to see Fubo do, because now what we're seeing is we broke through this, okay, but there's a big but here. We broke through this a while ago, and I called this out before, and I thought this would be a good one. Now, I like that we hit the 50-day moving day average. That's a good sign. If you're going long-term, we're good. However, you got to be careful, because what happens is if I pull up the Fibonacci here, I want to show you something. You know, I think we're in good shape. Just expect maybe a little downturn, like for a couple of days, possibly, just because it's been going up pretty good. But overall, beautiful stock. I think it's going to get to at least 12 in the next couple of weeks, maybe even sooner. Definitely a good one for sure.
Awesome. Next up, LRCX.
LRCX. I thought we did that one already.
Did we?
Yeah, we did it one already.
It was double ES. Got it. SPCI.
SPCI. I didn't see SPCI. Is it L something?
Possibly try that.
SPCE.
That was another one.
Yeah, okay, no. If you put SPCI, was that a mistake possibly? I'm not sure. Let's keep it going.
All right, GTE.
GTE. Okay. So GTE's been on a tear, and part of it is because what did it have? It had a nice consolidation. This is called a flag pattern right here. And it broke through the flag pattern. However, now it's at an all-time high, very stretched, very stretched. So now it's the time for it to calm down. So to invest in it now, you're just asking for to get hit hard. Because anything that comes down, guess what? Anything that comes down must come down. It's like a rubber band. Comes up, comes down. Comes up, comes down. It's just part of the pattern. So don't fall into the down pattern. A lot of people fall into it thinking they missed out.
All right, next AEM.
AEM. All right, AEM is looking all right. Now, this is a watch list stock. It's been going on a downturn for a while, and you can see here. So it needs to break this for us to even consider it. Personally, for me to trade something like this, I would need to see it around 59, because what that does, it breaks the 200-day moving day average, and now it's showing us an uphill. Remember, 200-day moving average is a long-term health index of the stock. So it just lets us know that it's way below it. And I love what I'm seeing. I think I'm very bullish on it because of all this bullishness and all these volumes. But again, we need to see minimum at 55, 56. But I would feel great about it at 59 for sure. That's a definite. All right, cool. Any questions? Let me see. Wow, Nancy, you're not joking around, man. You're giving me a lot of stocks. What's next?
So RRC.
RRC. All right, let's check out RRC. All right, and again, guys, like I said, if you're just joining the show, we have a great webinar. If you like what you're seeing here, but you want to get a nicer understanding, definitely check it out. Comment webinar in the comments, and either Dave or Anthony will get back to you. And of course, let's just all welcome Drake to the show today. Great musician, great artist. So based on what I'm seeing here, this could be a big move, guys. Big move. But it needs to break. So there's a lot of stocks today that's on a holding pattern, a lot. Usually we'll have like some big ones, and that's okay. That's just a part of what happens. You know, once in a while we'll see that. But I like that it's bouncing off this average. I just need to see it go past like around 23. Once it gets to 23, we're seeing a nice little breakout from an overall average, and I think that's going to go pretty nicely.
Awesome. I see my buddy Jim's in the building.
What's up, Jim Carr? How are you, man? Matthew Quinones. Koa, Jack, how are you? Jim Cars, everybody, man. Say hello. Jesse Stone, Jernigan. I'm going to name everybody who hasn't said anything. Did Nancy Yancey say anything yet? I don't think she mentioned anything, did she? I'm kidding.
Sure,
no, she's talkative. I like her. PLTR. Nancy, have you joined us before? I don't remember. I don't think I've seen you before. Love to know. Okay, so this one here is beginning to finally take a turn. So this one has been going to a downside. It's beginning to show some signs. But let's see here. I'm thinking in this scenario here, we could see a nice move here. Matthew Quinones, we got you. So just like I said, Dave or Anthony will reach out to you for sure. Okay, let's check this out here. So on this one, we have a decent volume, nothing crazy, but I love the momentum here. Beautiful momentum. I'm going to say, as long as you get into the long term, I love that it broke the 2 days, the two short-term averages. I think it's great, but only watch, never participated. I will from now on. Man, you just decided to say, now I'm on stage. I love it. Now, thanks for participating, Nancy. I appreciate it. Seriously, any engagement means a lot to us.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so in here, it looks to me like I'm ready for it to break out. I love this candle. As long as you're okay with understanding, look, it might come down a little bit. That's okay. You know, I think it's not going to go past this point right here. It would have already. So overall, it's good. I think it's good. Just give it a good long-term option, nothing short, because you might get rocked on that.
Nobody wants to get rocked.
Let me give some love to Nancy.
There it is. We're almost to your picks, by the way, Nancy. Next up, Vlad, is Posh.
POSH. So POSH is now beginning to show something here. So overall, I mean, the stock's been kind of it's very interesting how everybody's giving us stocks that have a very similar pattern. It's kind of interesting. So yeah, it's now beginning to break through this part of it. And I like that it's breaking through this. I just need a little bit more volume. The volume was what's really throwing me off, and that could really be bad. So until we see like a little spike of some sort, guys, be careful, because this could easily just turn right back down on you. So definitely would not mess with this. Not yet. What's up, Mark Cunningham, Stephanie Thompson? Say hello. Jose Perez, what's up, brother? Bobby Flores, don't think I don't see you.
A lot of new names.
A lot of new names. Of Victor Lahachuk is not a new name.
That is not.
That is not a new name. Where's next?
All right, next is going to be BXP.
BXP is for me. Liking it. I'm liking it. Ooh, who gave us that one? I'm interested in who gave us it. That's a good pick, guys. That's a good pick. I love this pick. So right now we're in a territory. Oof. I want to say it's ready to go. I want to say that really badly. I mean, here's the thing. It didn't hit its resistance, but to break this rule, I almost want to, I'm tempted to do it because the volume is there. There's some strong volume. We're seeing the golden cross. We're seeing the histogram. We're seeing the up movement. How do you not invest in this, Drake? I know you have money, but come on. Look, this is what we call we the North right here.
Yeah, it is. That's
we the North.
You're absolutely right.
So I like this one. We might see a little of a slowdown in the beginning. If you want to be safer, just wait a little bit, let it go to 122, and then you get in.
That was my man Jamal.
Jamal Choice made the right choice.
That's the guy right there.
Big J Money. Good pick. I could tell he's one of our elite members, isn't he?
He sure is.
Drake will have $20 on that. Heck yeah.
I sure got more than that on there.
He started with a 20, now he's here.
Especially if Jamal's doing the picking.
And why weren't you part of the Super Bowl? What's going on? Just because you're not part of the West Coast, why don't you do it the North Coast?
I wanted to leave it to that West Coast and let them have their money.
Man, I thought you and Tupac are going to definitely perform.
SPCE.
All right, SPCE, another breakout here. So it's now this one's been consistently going a certain way. What's up, Nate Benet? And let's see here. Yeah, it just broke through. Beautiful volume. You want to make sure there's no crazy news on it. You could get in on it, maybe one extra day, but that's it. But I would be very careful for sure. For sure, be careful because of how low these amounts are. And if you look, here's what's happening too. Anytime you ever see the stock kind of pop up, it always pops down. So that's the worrisome about things like this. Plus the stocks be below the 50-year moving average. So I don't know what I was talking about. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I fell in love with the candle. Don't do that, guys.
I love the honesty.
Yeah, I don't like that. I just have to do a little bit more analysis. Not my type of situation right there.
Understood. All right.
All right.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right. TSLA.
All right, Tesla.
I own a couple of these.
Tesla. Okay, so Tesla's a good car if you've driven one. But Tesla's been, like I said before last week, it's in this channel. It's kind of just chilling in this channel. And it hasn't moved. I need to see it get past this. I mean, at the end of the day, this stock has too much volatility when it is volatile and no volatility when it's not. So it's really dangerous. So until it gets past 1,000, I'm just not about it, man. I'm not about it. It could go either way. Like I said before, I need to see either break 800 or break 1,000 for us to start making trades on this. Earnings in 222. Yeah, if there's earnings on it, definitely stay away from it. I think they did have earnings though. Where to next?
All right, next is going to be BA.
Boeing. We used to have this one a lot, like during COVID.
You're pretty BA.
Huh?
You're pretty BA.
Yeah, you're pretty Drake. So on this one here, it's just been a very, very consistent trading style here. So to me right now, it looks like it might come down a little bit before it comes up. If it continues doing what it's doing, here's what I will tell you about this stock. Let it get to 230, see what happens. I dare you get it to 230, because if it gets to 230, we're breaking this. I would even say 220. Yeah, I'll say 230. 230, it's breaking a huge move. Even 227, I'd say even dare to say 225, but really 230 is the magic number. And if it does that, we could see some serious situation here. In fact, what I'm going to do, because Nancy wants me to do it, I'll do it. I'm going to go back 2 years on this one. And I want to show you, look at this move, okay? This stock has been in this situation for so long, man, almost over a year. So it's following this channel. So for it to break this channel, that's a big deal. Just remember when it was over here and it broke this short channel, that was a big deal. When it was over here and it broke this channel, what happened? That was a big deal. And when it was over here, it broke this channel. That was a big deal.
That was another big deal.
But you know what? That's a big channel. Okay, this channel is bigger than some of Drake's hits. And that's big.
I don't know.
Almost as big. But guess what? Every time this stock goes down, it starts from the bottom and now it's there. This is going on the bottom for a long time. At some point, it's got to reverse. And if it does, which is the magic number is 230, I'm telling you right now, we got a good situation.
Trophies.
Yes, ma'am. And sir.
All right.
Which Huloi?
Who
Is that
we
it?
got then?
Yeah, I don't know all those signs, but what's up, Huloi? Robert Smirk. Hey, David. All right, what's next?
Rob's on, and next is gonna be Uber.
Uber. Started with an Uber, now we're here. All right. Actually, I started with an Uber one time, but I ended with a Lyft. Uber was too expensive.
It was buses back then for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started with an Uber, now it's Lyft. Okay. Yeah, this one's very volatile. It's beginning to show. So sometimes we get a little, if you fall in love with this candle, but it's still bouncing off these two averages. The volume has been decreasing. I see why people like it. And long term, I think it is good. However, let's get it past 40. We need to see it back over 50-day moving day average. That's where I feel comfortable with it. However, some people will take the risk, you know, but we'll take the risk of this, but there's just, it's in the middle. This channel is two in the middle. So it's a little bit of a gamble for me of where it goes. I need to see some sort of bounce of either channel.
All right.
Juanel Chavez, how are you? Chavez, I think.
Anita, you are up next. It's gonna be GME.
Oh man, I haven't heard GameStop in a
And
while.
a place to be.
GameStop, huh? So GameStop's going through a consolidation. So you see GameStop kind of popped up a little bit and now it's going through a flag pattern. So we need to wait for the flag pattern to go up or down. So right now it's in the middle. For me to really trade this, there's a lot of things going on here. I see that it's broken this part right here, which is great. Made some money, but now we're looking at 140 is the next move. I want to see it past 50-day moving average. If it does get past that, I have a good feeling that it could end up at 180 in a matter of a couple months. So, but I would like to see it break this first, because if not, we could see a downturn. It's very important that we see a breakout from the flag pattern. Again, guys, if you're new, if this is confusing for you, if you need a little more help or foundation, I strongly recommend commenting webinar below so you can get our free 1-hour webinar that really gives you a whole understanding of this. And we also do, one of the ways we help people is help people leave their jobs, be able to provide for their family, kick their boss to the curb, spend more time with their kids by teaching you and mentoring you. And right now, I think for the month of March, we have, and even for February, we have 2 spots, but we have about 7 spots left for coaching. We've done a lot of interviews. We've got a few people already going. So if you're interested in just checking it out, obviously it's an investment, but if you're looking to get mentored by a coach who's going to walk you by the hand, they're going to hold you through the whole thing, make sure you don't make any mistakes, and the ones you do, we will learn from. And you want to get interviewed, check out if it's for you, if it's the right situation, if we're the right fit, comment coaching below. We'd love to set up an interview with you and see where it goes. So, but only if you're really interested in changing your life and committed. It's not a get rich quick scheme, and you know you do have to put in some work into it. So, where to next?
Where to next? Where to next is going to be SQ.
SQ. So yeah, like I said, if you are interested in one-on-one coaching, mentorship, just comment coaching below. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this one's been going on to the downside for a long time, man. And it's now starting to try to break this, but it's not. It's not breaking the 13-day moving day average, which is a problem. I don't see anything good about the stock right now. There's a lot of good volume, but it's also the bearish side. And what's even weird, it's like it's having small candles with a lot of volume. That's scary. We need to see this turn around. I mean, in this situation, we need to see it break this 13-day moving day average. It hasn't. It looks like it's close. It could break it, but we need to see it break first. Minimum 120, 125 for me to really start investing in this one.
Makes sense.
Bought this stock at 175. Which one? I don't even know which one it is.
I believe that was GME.
Did you go? Oh, GME 175. Okay, yeah. So you bought it at a little bit. Oh, yeah. So you got some ways to go. I would not get out of it at this point. I would see because there's a good chance of turning it around. But GME, yeah, Anita. I think you mentioned this before. I think you told me you bought this at 175. If we just at this point you just wait. So you could see the one thing you got to be careful here. You could get out of it, but I always wait for the breakout. So what I would say at this point, like if you would have seen it here, this was the last pattern we had, and it fell down. So we're waiting now for this one to form and seeing which way it's going to go. Your goal is for this go to the upside. So, and if it breaks 140, you're in good shape to probably break even at some point. But again, we got to see where this breakout goes. If it continues going down, I would just cut losses or just be patient for as long as you have it. It's eventually going to do something, but we need to see what happens after this flag pattern.
Gotcha. All right. Let me know when you're ready for
I am ready for the next one.
Next one's going to be that Airbnb.
Airbnb is looking like it's climbing up. Obviously, a lot of people are more traveling now, so that's good. I like this one. I liked it because it broke through this pattern here, and it's been going up. Now we're in a different scenario. We're testing this resistance. It looks like it's breaking through that too. Volume's pretty decent. Everything's looking good, man. So as long as you understand, it could have a little bit of a downturn once in a while. Like even though it's going up, you could see it had a down day. But long term, man, I think this is going to make a V-shaped recovery. So definitely something I would invest in for a while.
Awesome, man.
Where to next?
You know what, Vlad? Before we continue, I gotta say you're doing an outstanding job for
thank you.
On a consistent basis. And I don't think I'm gonna read the next or the next one yet until we see some hearts, some love.
Yeah, we need some hearts.
Can we show Vlad some love for the outstanding job he does on a week-to-week basis going over all of this? I've been watching in Toronto. He flew me down here, so it's a pleasure to be with everybody. Let's show some love for Vlad. Come on.
I appreciate it.
Them hearts going.
Thank you, Drake.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you, Drake.
There it is.
We got a few hearts in here. We got 4. Elliot gets a lot more hearts, man.
I think Elliot is more famous than you, man.
Elliot is more famous. Just man, Elliot's a good dude. He looks up to you. He tries to look like you too.
Sure does. That's why I put him down in Florida. He's on vacation. All right. I see tons of love.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I will
tell you, Tone is giving me a ton of hearts there, man.
Tone's ready to win.
Ken's got the hand that's so fast, man. What kind of practicing have you done to get your hand to do this motion so fast? That's amazing, Tone.
That's it.
Man, that's an elite hand.
All right. You guys ready for the next one?
Appreciate the hearts, guys. Thank you.
All right. Next one's going to be MP, boss.
MP. So Materials Corporation. Yeah, it's looking pretty good here too. Ooh, man, did you see that, Drake?
I sure did.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Drake sees it. Stock is breaking out of the 50-day moving day average. We got a little bit of a lower volume, but look at this move. Everything's pointing in the right direction. Stock is looking good. It's hard to say no, man. I know the volume's decreasing a little bit, but we still got okay candles there. I would say I would invest in this one. Now, we might see a little bit of a downturn, so it's a risk you have to take. We could see it come down to 39 before it goes up, but I would say we're in a good situation there. It's broken a 50-day moving day average. I don't think it's going to stay down for too much longer. It will delay a little bit because of the volume, but I think overall, we're looking at a good situation there.
All right, man.
So MP's looking good.
Next on your list.
FB.
Big old FB.
Facebook. All right. So we love Facebook. Facebook is a great company. Okay, we're going to refer to them as Fib. Oh man. Okay, and let's check this out. So a couple things here. Couple things on this stock here. We have a situation here. Let's see. Yep. So this is just way too bearish. Way too bearish. It's just news driven, man. And you could see there's just nothing here right now. I know we're waiting for something to happen. So what I'm going to do just to kind of help out here, I'm going to go back and because a few people ask me about, let's go back 3 years and look at just the overall weekly situation with the stock. And you can see like it hit the 200, it went below the 200-day moving day average on a long-term basis. So what that means to me is we got a lot to make up. Until the stock goes above this again, I just wouldn't invest in it. It's too much of a risk. I would not touch it at all. All right. Sorry about that, guys, but that's not the one we're going to be looking at. All right. So SOFI. Let's see here. So SOFI is looking okay. Let's see here. So what do I think? So a few of you guys asked me about this one. I saw it on before the live here. And I would say on this one particularly, we got a situation where it's just kind of just bouncing and everybody wants the stock to do things. I get it, but it's still part of this situation here, still part of this channel. I would not recommend the stock until it goes over 14. 14 is where it's at. All right. Now, the next one we have is EXPR. EXPR.
All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anything.
No, yeah, we got EXPR and AMC. Sorry, Drake had to go take care of a call for, I guess Rihanna called you again.
She did. I mean, she's having a baby with another guy, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Did you go over SoFi yet?
Yep, I went over SoFi,
Okay.
and it looks like to me here, is that Dimitri Kakabatsi? What up, Dimitri? I don't remember him. Justin Dodd. Welcome, Tone Swaza. Of course, we know Tone Swaza. Yeah, this one here might be a good situation. We need to, if it breaks 200-day moving day average, we're looking good. Let this thing break to 475 to 5. We could be in a very good situation. I'm seeing it here too.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I definitely recommend this one, but not right now. Wait till it gets to 5, and then we are good to go. But it needs to break. Otherwise, you could see a rejection that could be more rejected than some of those women you dated, man. I'm telling you, those are tough. Guys, do you have any other stocks you want us to review? Anything else, please let us know. We're still going. We have a bunch here still. NEX. NEX is looking really, really high up there. Charles Morris, how are you? Saeed Hassan, what's up, man? So yeah, it's just it's very stretched. So at this point right now, when it's so stretched with decreasing volume, you're just taking risks. It's just too stretched. The risk to reward ratio is too much because anything that comes up must come down. And again, stocks take the stairs going up and the elevator going down.
I like that.
Where to next?
Next is going to be CZR.
CZR. I believe that was Nancy Schmancy.
Nancy's on fire today with her.
Let's see, Nancy. What do you got for us? All right. So I know you said I saw her posting like, dare I say this? I'm not sure what she meant by that. So okay. Let's see here. So we got this over here. I like that it's beginning to break, but it keeps getting rejected, man. I don't like that it's getting rejected, but I think the fact that it broke, it's not a long rejection. It's just a matter of time. No problem, Robert. That's what we're here for. Yeah, it's just a matter of time until this breaks. So the volume's a little lower, so I would just wait until it does break this area. I would say to be safe around 90 to really get this going. Thank you for the hearts, Robert. Appreciate it. Look at all those hearts.
Robert's showing love, man.
He is. What's next?
Next is going to be ZIM.
Zim. Okay. Zim is a very good swing trading stock. So I use a formula called bounce profit formula. If you haven't seen it, like I said, I go over all 6 steps of it that I use to trade every single week to make profits. Comment webinar below to get that webinar so you could check it out. So you could see what it's all about. Well, based on what I'm seeing here, just looks to me like it's bouncing a little. This is a short-term move. If you do a nice short-term play, I like where it's at. I think you could bounce to 76, no problem, if you know how to play it. It's not just a stock you just invest in. You got to know the strategies, and that's what the webinar does. If you haven't seen the webinar, comment webinar, and then you could play a stock like this, no problem.
Awesome. Next, we're going to EXPR.
EXPR, is that Express? Yes. Same thing with Express. Did we not look at Express? There's a stock that looks just like it. Wow.
Yeah, there was one that was similar.
I forget what. I think it was Airbnb. Maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, this one here looks like to me we got again, we need to break this. Bro, you sure? Man, this looks exactly like the stock we just looked at. Yeah. But yeah, it needs to get to 5 for us to get this going. Where's the next?
All right, next is going to be AMC.
AMC can't go live without AMC. Yeah, AMC, like I said before, going through the same thing as GME, a little consolidation. It's been just bearish. People still think it's going to do crazy things, and if you're on Reddit, maybe you think so. But the reality is, as I said a few weeks ago, I'm still waiting for it to hit 25. If it's not hitting 25, I can't trade it. Just too much inconsistency there.
All right, DWAC.
Oh, sorry, DWAC. DWAC, brand new stock, kind of, it just came out in October. Very dangerous to play something like this. I'm not a fan because things like this either pop. We've seen stocks like this kind of stay flat, stay in a consolidation, and drop down hard just because they're trying to find an identity of where they're trying to be. So I would stay away from this until it's around 200 days. You'll see this pop up where it says UNDEF. It would pop up to a number, but it's not there yet. CVX.
CVX it is. It's next.
CVX. Again, another good swing trading formula. I like this one. In fact, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more on this one. We'll do 5 months, and you could see beautiful setup for a swing formula here. A good bounce profit strategy. Excellent bounce profit strategy. I would definitely invest a short term, like a week. And that's where my webinar is about. Comment webinar below that if you want the 6 simple steps to trade, something like this every week. You could literally make money every single week on this stock right here. I like this one. Good pick. In fact, whoever gave that to us, coach gave it to us. Darn it. I was gonna steal the stock from him, but bro, you don't mess with the coach.
No, I never mess with the coach.
No, bro.
I don't mess with the coach.
You started from the bottom. Now you're here. He'll bring you right back to the bottom, man. This guy is no joke. He will make you do push-ups until you can't sing no more.
Yeah, and I'm gonna save you from all that trouble, and we're gonna go over save.
Yeah, let's go over the save thing. Yeah. So Spirit Airlines went up a little bit, had a nice little gap during earnings. Now it's in like an unknown territory, kind of. I like that it broke 200-day moving average. We're just trying to find its identity now. And what I'm seeing is it's beginning to form this little kind of like a consolidation kind of thing, like this channel. I want to see what happens. I'm still a little lost on this one. Because you could see like right here, it's kind of, this is the next resistance. I'd like to see it break that. But overall, I like it. If I had to invest long-term, I would. I would say if I had to maybe even zoom out a little bit more, let's go to 2 years just to kind of see what's going on. Yeah, if you see 2 years, I like what I'm seeing. I'm very happy with it. I think the fact that it's broke to 100-day moving average, I think it's going to head to 40. Not too long from now. It's going to take a little bit, but not too long. Where's the next?
All right, BNGO.
BNGO.
The same thing.
What? You're thinking Bionero Genomics?
Yeah, because the stock chart analysis has his name on it.
Yep. I see what you did there.
You like that?
Yeah, it's a biotech stock. So those things are usually get crazy with a certain news. So to me, it's like an instigating kind of thing, or yeah, not for me right now. I would not trade this one. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, what about PayPal?
PYPL. Yeah, no, I don't like this one. I never liked this one. It's been a while. And I hope you listened to me a couple of weeks ago. I said, don't trade this. Everybody was very excited about this. And this is what happens. This is why you want to be careful listening to the news. That's why if you went through my course, If you could ask any of my elite members, they'll tell you we go over news very strategic, so it doesn't manipulate our mind. Now, if you are interested, I'm going to be giving away 2 courses. Actually, a course for 2 people, our stock predator course. If you haven't gotten it, here's the deal. I'm going to look at the next stock. You let me know if I think it's bearish, bullish, or neutral. Bearish, bullish, neutral. And if you get it right, you're getting the course. Anybody who gets it right gets the course.
Oh, that makes sense.
SENS. Do I think, am I bearish, bullish, or neutral on this one?
Let's go, Jamal.
I want to see, and I just want to see some people. Let's see the vote. Bearish, bullish. What do you guys think? We got to take a quiz on this
Or
one.
neutral.
Comment bearish, bullish, or neutral to this specific stock. What do you guys think? Okay, Rohit, we got 1 vote for bearish. Anybody else? Nancy, what do you think? Victor, bullish. Okay,
Ooh,
bearish for Nikki. Bearish for Jamal. Bearish for Johnny. All right, we got some bearishness going on here. All right, if you're not an elite member, Nikki, you don't seem like you're an elite member. If you're interested in the course, just put a heart next to your message bearish so I could get you that. Victor, I think you're already an elite. Rohit, I think you got the course. So it's a good course, a 5-module course that could really show you the psychology behind trading and some great technical indicator stuff.
Agreed.
All right, cool. So yeah, I think the stock is bearish. So if you're interested in the course, I'll show you, like for Victor, I'm going to comment, like I'll do a little heart on his thing like that. So I just need you to put a heart next to your bearish comment and I'll get you the course.
I'm in the middle of talking with Nikki. I'm going to hook her up with it.
Nikki, all right.
And Drake.
Drake said he's going to hook you up with the course. So we're going to put a like next to yours. So we're going to make sure he gets that for you.
Gotcha.
But yeah, this one here, guys, I'm bearish. You're 100% right. So very, very bearish. Not a fan. I mean, this thing's been going down for a while. It's way below every single moving day average. This was an easy one. So what's the next one?
All right, here we go. We're going to do AAL.
Yep, this came up today already. I like this one. We just have to wait for it to break. But if you want to, the volume is really solid. I would say if you want to take a chance, make sure it's a long-term chance, and we should be good on that one. I like that. I think this is going to form the A to B, B to C, C to D pattern. As you can see here, it went A to B, B to C, C to D, and now it's going back again. So we just need to see a little bit of a break. I would be more comfortable with it at 21, but if you want to take a risk now, it's not a bad one. Where's next?
And Nikki, thank you.
Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate it. We're going to get that for you.
We're going to go to MU.
MU, Johnny Howell, by the way, you got it right too. If you want the course, just let us know. MU's looking really good, man. It's looking like it's really breaking through this part. I have a good feeling. I love the volume. I love the momentum. I know it's a little stretch from the top, but not really. Even though it's been going up, it did take a little bit of a long move. We're looking at minimum 98, and then it might even break that if the volume continues going to that direction.
All right.
Anyways, guys, we've gotten through a lot of stocks today, and I will tell you, I love you guys, everybody here. If you're interested in seeing me more, or you see, or we have. So if you could see me, let me know. Okay, here we go.
Rock and rolling.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So sorry, it got a little bit slow here. If you're interested in really seeing more of us, if you're really interested in learning this and mastering this, our goal here is to get you out of your job. Okay. If you're working right now and you want some more free time, but you feel like you're trapped in your job, like I was many years ago, a couple of years ago, actually, I was working a really rough retail environment, and it was just a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and it's just, you can't spend time with your family like you want to. If that's you and you can relate, coaching might be something for you that's going to teach you how to get you out of there. That's our goal. That's what we do. So if you're interested in getting interviewed and see if this could be the answer for you, so you could maybe in 6 months from now, not even like 60 days from now, be able to have a game plan to leave, whether you want to leave or not, or maybe just have some side income, comment coaching below so we could set that up. We are going to be putting, I think, in the next week is going to be a waiting list for, I believe, April or May, because I think we're almost basically full for coaching. Obviously, we have to be limited if we want to get quality results. So it is what it is. But if you're interested in doing it this month, in March coming up, or you probably want to book something now, just as a call, so we could help you out. So yeah, so comment coaching below, or just DM me personally. You could do that as well. That's not a problem if you're not interested in coming to here. And again, if you're interested in our webinar, we also have that comment webinar below. Other than that, guys, so right now the market's a little bit stale. So I think Thursday is going to be a good day. We're going to see now. I may not be here on Thursday, but we're going to see Elliot here. He's going to take over, and he's going to do his thing to show you some great plays. Other than that, it's been an absolute pleasure seeing every single one of you. Before we go, can we get some hearts if you enjoyed the show? We just want to see how many of you liked it. If you didn't like it, that's okay. But if you did, can we just get some hearts before we go?
Let's get them going.
All right. See,
There
choice.
it
I'm telling you, he did something with his finger.
is.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate you've been quiet today, Mark. Well, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
And
everyone.
if you, by the way, if you're doing the replay, if you're watching a replay, comment replay below, because I like to look at the comments. Also, if you're in a replay, comment webinar. We could help you out with that as well. Other than that, fellas, it's been a pleasure. From Vlad to Drake, we will see you. We the North, we the South, we the East. No problem, Tone. Thanks for not beating me up.
Absolutely,
Again, guys,
Tom.
we'll be back Thursday. Really appreciate all you. See you later.